Desuhiko took me to a rooftop.
Being so high up feels fantastic! Makes you feel alive.
So why'd you call me up here?
But didn't I tell you why?
No, you told me to shut up and follow along.
Sorry about that. I totally forgot. I love the view from here, so I wanted to share it with you, my man.
The view? Well, I guess it's not so bad, but it isn't exactly exciting either.
Yeah, it's not the best view in the world or anything. The reason why I love it up here is because it helps me envision my mission of becoming a star.
Your mission?
Yep. It's to completely capture the hearts of all the people I can see from here. If I can't charm them all, then who am I to say I'm a star, you know?
I suppose that's normal to expect from a star, yeah?
Totally! A real star could charm 100 or even 1,000 times more people.
Speaking of which, I've been wondering, why do you want to be both a star and a detective at the same time?
Huh? Where did that come from?
Well, I figured detective work is done in the shadows, but a star kinda has to stand out and shine. I just thought it's a weird combination.
I see. Well, I was planning on writing about it in my autobiography. But why not? I'll let you in on a little secret, my man.
I have the feeling he was itching to talk about it.
So, the reason why I'm both a detective and a star. I should start with why I became a detective in the first place. Here's why. I had the talent for it.
Huh? That's rather short.
Yep, I've been handy since I was a kid. I was especially good at disguising myself. When I realized I'd make a good detective, it was smooth sailing from there.
But you didn't learn how to disguise yourself in school. How did you know you were good at it?
You might not believe it, but I was a pretty gloomy kid with some real self-esteem issues.
What, you? Really?
I always wanted to become someone else, so I started making disguises. Though I figured I had the talent for it, I was surprised to see how well it went.
You as a gloomy kid? I can't even imagine it.
And I say that, but it was honestly just the angst of growing up, and that sort of stuff. It's not like I had a terrible past or anything, so don't worry about it.
I get why you became a detective, but why do you also want to be a star?
Well, this all started while I was still training at the WDO. I was undercover as the singer of a band at a concert. And at the time, I wasn't interested in becoming a star or anything. But when I stood on stage, it was
Huh? What's wrong?
amazing! Oh, it felt so good!
Oh, you weren't done.
On that day, I decided to become a star. So I thought, next time, it'll be my own skills that get me up here.
Well, he's free to dream whatever he wants.
But you didn't quit being a detective to chase after your dream of becoming a star.
Of course not. Though the idea did cross my mind. But then I realized something. There's no need to choose. I can be both. A star gets everything he wants out of life.
That's a very Desuhiko thing to say.
But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. I was getting barely any sleep, training as a star and working as a detective at the same time.
What kind of training?
You know, the usual. Singing, dancing, and, Anyway, my man, what do you think is most important about being a star?
Huh? What the heck is he talking about now?
I wonder what it could be. Your aura?
Nice, you get it. A real star is enveloped by a special aura. All day, every day. Anyone can tell from just a glance. That's why I was willing to sacrifice my sleep to develop that aura.
Training to develop an aura sounds kinda like something out of a comic book.
Day after day, I trained as both a detective and a star. Looking back now, it sure was tough. But thanks to that, I've become a superstar detective. All that's left is for the world to realize my charm.
I see.
Hey, what's with that reaction? After everything I've shared, nothing?
It's not as though I'm uninterested or anything. I was honestly impressed.
Huh?
If I had two things I wanted to be, I would have to give up on one of them. I think you're cool for not giving up on either of them, Desahiko.
Really? Yeah, I knew it. That's the reaction I was expecting. All right. If that's the case, you're gonna be my apprentice, right? There's currently a special promotion where I'll put 20% more effort into teaching you how to sing and dance.
I think I'll pass on that.
Master, you and Desahiko seem to have grown even closer.
That should do it. Servan, I finished setting up the surveillance camera.
The video quality checks out. Seems we're all good here. We got all 4 cameras up and running now. I don't see peacekeepers patrolling the area, and it looks like no one saw you. Great work handling this mission so quickly. Detectives sure are reliable.
I hope the cameras help you expose Peacekeeper corruption.
That's right. I believe this is the first step toward peace. All that's left is to report back to Shachi. I'm sure he has other stuff to talk about, so do you mind telling him? The frequency for Shachi's transceiver is 37.564. Thanks!
Frequency... Oh, I guess I can turn the dial here.
This errand boy quest was a pain, but it'll be worth it if you get info about Amaterasu.
I'm glad there wasn't any conflict involved. I was lucky to find Fubuki, too. Let's finish up and get back to searching for Chief Yako and the others. Shachi's frequency is 37.564. Huh? 5 minutes until detonation? What is this?
Wait, don't tell me. Is that thing gonna explode? That's a countdown, right?
It'll explode? It's near the telephone booth in Marnomon district. That's where we set up the first security camera.
What is the matter, Yuma? You look like you just pressed a bomb's detonation button. Wait, Master, you pressed it?
No, I didn't do anything.
Anyway, let's go check it out. Maybe this is some sort of prank.
Fubuki, we're heading to Marunoman District. We need to hurry.
All right. I do not understand, but it sounds like an adventure.
Sound! Oh no! Please let me be wrong!
Let's hurry to the phone booth! That explosion just now, where did it take place?
I think it was the phone booth. I know where that is, so follow me.
I smell a case!
The phone booth's been blown away. Was that the explosion earlier?
A public phone exploded? Maybe the batteries were overcharged.
From the looks of it, the silver lining is no one's been injured in the explosion. There's something on the transceiver.
What you heard wasn't some near explosion. It is the call to rebellion. The smoke you see isn't just the smoldering ash of a stamped-out flame. It is the signal for revolution.
What? This message... Servan, can you hear me? Servan? Shachi, please answer me!
What you're about to hear echo across Kanar Ward is the Song of Revolution. Revolution inevitably requires sacrifice. Beloved citizens falling as casualties cannot be avoided. However, death comes equally to us all. Equality is revolution. That being said, a revolution must also be fair. Thus, since you were the one to plant the bombs, I will also give you a chance to stop them from exploding.
The one who planted the bombs? Me?
So, Yuma, you were not setting up surveillance cameras. You were planting bombs?
No!
You have set 4 bombs around Kanai Ward. One of them just detonated. The first bomb was a demonstration, so the damage was minimal. But now you've seen this message is no joke. The bombs are real.
This message is so long. I'm bored. I'll leave the rest to you, Master.
When it's armed, move the transceiver close to the bomb and cut the detonation circuit. However, to cut a detonation circuit, you must perfectly execute the steps as displayed on the transceiver screen. You have 60 minutes to act. Whether to disarm the bombs or not is up to you. Once the timer reaches 0, this transceiver will explode along with the bombs. Meaning, you cannot avoid death, even if you ignore the people and try to flee. There is no escaping the revolution. You decide the future of Konai Ward. I wish you luck.
Why? Why me?
You really get dragged into trouble all the time.
This isn't funny! The countdown's already started! If I don't disarm the bombs, then I'll blow up with this watch!
Then just take it off.
Oh, right! No good, it won't come off. What's going on? Is it locked?
Maybe it explodes if you force it off.
You should have mentioned that earlier!
Breaking news from the Amaterasu Corporation Peacekeepers.
Hello, my slaves of Konai Ward! Are you loving your happy, subservient life? It's your Peacekeeper Counterterrorism Squad Leader, Eom Hall! My special party trick is fortune telling. Here it goes. Bad luck today for anyone with a Berenice's hair constellation sign. Some jealous Baldy is gonna kill you. By the way, the guy behind me is Dominic. As you can see, he's an absolute intellectual. Come on and say hi, Slowpoke.
Oh.
Wow, that was kind of philosophical, you know? I wonder if my slaves in Konai Ward got that. Anyway, did you know there was an explosion in Marnamon District? How many died? None? Well, not like I care. The Resistance caused the explosion in Doya District. The Peacekeepers received their proclamation loud and clear. Look here. Read it, Nugget.
Ooh.
In summary, that's all there is. We set up a bomb as an act of terror. But thanks to some leaks, we've already identified the perpetrator. Ta-da! Here he is. His name is Yuma Korkhäd. Wow, he sure looks like a terrorist, all right. As you know, Konai Ward is a town of justice. Terrorists have no human rights here. Everyone, kill him on sight. The peacekeepers say it's A-OK. Hey, you underhanded, rotten, bottom-feeding terrorist bomber trash. You listening? You've got nowhere to run. Okay? Okay. Come on, do something, you nitwit.
Ooh.
Is this a joke? Why am I...
Hey, I think I recognize that face.
Wait, I'm not a terrorist! I've been set up!
A setup? So your client tricked you?
That's all I can think of, since she said there was a leak. So Shachi and the Resistance tricked me? They took advantage of me? He spoke so passionately about peace. Was it all a lie?
We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
How could this be the right way? You were supposed to reject violence.
They were pretty violent from the moment you were taken to their hideout.
Well...
It's fine to be all sentimental or whatever, but you should take a look around.
Did they already notice me?
The explosion countdown is still ticking away. There's no time to stand around and think. At this rate, you're gonna end up dying as a terrorist.
I don't want that. We have to go disarm those bombs. Oh, but first, there's still time until the next explosion. We should visit the Resistance's hideout.
Your boom killing them is payback for tricking you, right?
Of course not. I need to talk to Shachi and find out the truth.
Master, you still believe these people can be reasoned with? Yuma, is something the matter? Are you sure we should not be in a hurry?
Fubuki, please hear me out. Even if the next bomb is disarmed, there are 2 more. Right now we have a grace period of 60 minutes, but we don't know if the same will be true of the rest. That's why we need to stop this whole plot, while there's still even a little bit of extra time remaining.
So you have a plan then?
I'm going to see the client. If the client really is behind this, then I have to try and convince them to stop.
I doubt it'll go so smoothly.
Anyway, we have to act now. We can think about it later.
Very well. Danger always accompanies adventure. I will stay by your side. After all, we are the last survivors, partner.
Thank you. Also, I still believe everyone is alive.
Resistance hideout was in Doya district. Don't come crying to me if this all goes south.
If I can just talk to Shachi, he would understand. This ridiculous plan has to be stopped.
Master, you are so naive. You were set up.
I'm sure Shachi had his reasons.
This is why people keep taking advantage of you. Must be quite famous to be shown on such a big screen, Yuma.
It's not like I wanted to be a wanted criminal. What the heck is going on here?
Sneaking around like this is the essence of adventure. I am all fired up, Yuma.
Really? I'm terrified about being discovered.
Master, it looks like that resistance woman hates your guts. Careful, or you'll become full of lead.
That's a scary thing to say.
Wow! These must be the ruins of an ancient civilization.
Not really. Most people would just call Doya District the slums.
Oh, I see. Apologies for my ignorance. I suppose this is a lifestyle where you stay in harmony with nature.
Wait, Fubuki! Those are peacekeepers!
Huh?
The peacekeepers are on the move after that explosion. The client's hideout is up ahead. We need to move carefully so they don't see us. But why did the Resistance issue a declaration anyway? They would have known this was going to happen.
There's the fugitive!
They found me! What do I do?
See? This is why I was against the plan!
We have to lose them! Fubuki, please follow me. We're running.
Right.
Get back here!
Time!
Huh? What was that?
I didn't do anything! Yuma! The peacekeepers are catching up! Find some place to hide!
Right. Those are the peacekeepers who just surrounded us. Fubuki, was that your forte? It feels like time was reversed. Hold on, it wasn't just a feeling. Time really was turned back.
You noticed? But I should be the only one who can detect the reversal of time. Yuma, are you also the Clockford family bloodline? Are you my long-lost brother?
No, I'm not. But I do have the ability to share another Master Detective's forte. Specifically when we hold hands. Oh, right! I was holding your hand back then.
So you can share fortes. I see. It appears my maiden secret has been exposed by you, Yuma. It is true. I can reverse time. That being said, the amount of time I can reverse is limited. Also, the amount I reverse is proportional to my fatigue. Even now, I feel...
Are you alright?
Yes, I am fine. There's no need to worry. I can still move.
Interesting. I get now how this airheaded, sheltered skank got into the WDO so effortlessly. Turning back time is an insanely powerful ability. It far surpasses human limitations. Ah! If there are people with abilities like this, I'm gonna fade into the background.
Your forte is pretty useful for avoiding peacekeepers. So, is it okay if we continue to hold hands for now? Just in case. By holding hands and receiving permission to share your ability, I can turn back time too.
You can do that? After all the training I had to do, I knew you were no ordinary person, Yuma. But do we really have to hold hands? I have never held hands with a man before.
My ability won't work properly otherwise.
I see. I understand. In that case...
What's wrong, Master?
When our hands met, I sensed Fubuki's fatigue. I guess turning back time is extremely straining.
Even if the power is amazing, we can't continue to rely on it. Keep moving carefully, so you don't get caught by the peacekeepers.
Yeah. Let's head to the hideout. That's... a peacekeeper? What bad timing! Fubuki, now!
Right, understood. We have been spotted!
We'd better hide somewhere. Let's hide here!
Damn it! Where did they go?
Looks like they're gone. Let's go while we can.
Right.
We finally made it. This is the Resistance hideout. Fubuki, are you alright?
Yes. Though, I am a bit tired and my mind is a little hazy.
You should hide somewhere and rest. It might be dangerous inside the building, so I'll go in alone.
But... I am your only surviving partner.
No, please, save your strength. I'll ask for your help when I need it. Also, everyone is alive, I'm sure of it.
If you insist. Very well. I will stay put and rest.
Master, you're so kind. You never treat me like that! I want to be treated kindly too!
There's no time, let's go! It's awfully quiet. There's no one on lookout either.
Is this the terrorist hideout?
Someone's here! Hide!
Their leader Shachi should be here somewhere. We must capture him at all costs.
Hey, open up! Open up immediately! We know you're in there!
The Peacekeepers are looking for Shachi too. This is bad.
Hey, wait!
It's Shachi!
Stop, Master! If you go out there now, the Peacekeepers will see you!
But...
He ran to the roof!
Damn it! He locked the door! Hey! Open up!
Shachi ran to the roof. We have to get to him somehow. But how? It looks like the Peacekeepers have forced Shachi to the rooftop. There's no one on this side. I have to follow Shachi. The stairs are the only way to the roof. If they see me, I'll...
Huh? Are you gonna run? You're...
Not at all. If Shachi ran to the roof...
Oh, right! So you're... Hell yeah! Let's go catch that fraudster before the...
I don't see Shachi around. Is he still on the roof? I should head to the roof for now. Huh? Was that a gunshot?
Master, I have a bad feeling about this.
Let's hurry. I couldn't believe what I saw. A sea of blood, the sight of which I still haven't gotten used to. Within that strangely colored pool, a corpse lay. A corpse that undeniably belonged to Shachi. His eyes were wide open, and a tunnel connected the two holes on the sides of his head. But stranger still, no one else was around. A gunshot just rang out. There was no place to run, no place to hide. Yet, not a soul was to be seen.
Hey, what was that noise? Open up right now!
The Peacekeepers sound frantic on the other side of the door. Looks like it's still locked from this side. That means the only way to enter and leave the rooftop are the emergency stairs I just used. But no one came down the stairs after that gunshot.
No matter how you look at it, this must be a suicide. Ah, we finally get a corpse and it's just suicide. That's no fun!
Another explosion?
That one must be really close by.
The countdown isn't at 0 yet. So it's a different explosion?
Besides, the next bomb to explode is the one at the cafe in Ginba district.
Oh, I don't understand. What's going on here?
Master, in times like these, you should look for the solution keys. There should be clues that help solve the mystery.
Right. Nothing will be solved if I keep panicking. I need to investigate the scene and figure out what's going on.
Yo! Check!
There's a surveillance camera set at the entrance and exit of the emergency stairs. The camera faces the stairs, so it wouldn't capture anything happening on the rooftop. But if we check the footage, we might see if anyone used the emergency stairs. Then again, I didn't come across anyone when I came up here. I doubt someone involved in Shachi's death would show up on there.
Looks like it's a dead end.
Open up! Open up right now!
There are still peacekeepers behind the door. Sounds like they're having trouble breaking it down. But it's only a matter of time. I better investigate quickly and get out of here. What's this? Seems like this is an exterior key for locking the door from the rooftop. It's still in the keyhole. Maybe Shachi locked it when he went out to the roof. The peacekeepers are behind the door, so no one could have passed through there after the gunshot.
That's if it's a third party. And what if the peacekeepers got to the roof first? After killing the guy, they went back and closed the door behind them to pretend it was locked.
But the key is on this side. It'd be impossible to lock it from outside after going back in. Besides, there's no need for them to put on an act.
Well, that's fair. Master, you gotta hurry!
The neighboring building is taller than the hideout. There are no windows on the side facing us, so it'd be impossible to jump over there.
But what if they wrote in something that flies? Like a hot air balloon?
The electrical lines would get in the way. Those look like high voltage lines. Touching them in the rain would be dangerous.
I guess we can rule that out then. It can't be. Yep, it's nothing.
That explosion came from over here, I think. I knew it! There was an explosion in the parking lot below. It left a big hole in the hideout's wall, but there don't seem to be any victims. What was that explosion anyway? Could it have something to do with Shachi's death?
The roof is pretty high up.
It's about 20 meters tall. It seems impossible to jump to the ground from here. There's no ledge to stand on, and no sign that something like a rope has been used.
If there's no way to escape the roof, it seems even more likely that this was a suicide.
The roof is pretty high up. It's about 20 meters above ground. Jumping down from here would be out of the question. There's no ledge to stand on, and no sign that something like a rope has been used. Assuming someone climbed down using a rope after the gunshot, it would have taken some time to remove it. There's no way someone did that without me seeing them, since I got up here in 10 seconds or so. There's an umbrella here. It's rusted, so it must have been left here for a while. Could it have anything to do with the case?
I'm already...
Shachi's right hand is still holding the gun. Did he shoot himself in the head like this? I recognize this gun. It's the one Shachi took out of the safe. I think it was specially made for him.
Dying to his own gun is a fitting end for a fraud like him. Maybe you should inspect the gun. You might find something suspicious about it.
It's a revolver. There are 6 rounds loaded in the cylinder.
Wait, on closer inspection, one of the shell casings is empty. At the very least, it means one shot has been fired from this weapon.
The muzzle is still hot, and I can smell gunpowder. Maybe Shachi really did shoot himself in the head with this gun.
But still, this gun is strange.
Strange? How so?
Try swinging at the cylinder. It pops out sideways. See? The cylinder swings out to the right. Regular revolver cylinders usually swing out to the left. And yet this one swings out on the opposite side. It's strange.
Now that you mention it, it is opposite from normal ones.
Even you can tell that much, huh? Maybe you held a gun before you lost your memories?
I don't know. I do sort of remember the feeling of gripping a handle and the smell of gunpowder. It was probably just something I studied as a detective in training, though.
For now, I'll remember the gun's features. It might be some kind of clue. You definitely want to remember this.
It's Shachi's body. I think it's still warm. The holes in his temples look raw. There's no doubt that this was the fatal shot.
Oh! Leave the body's wounds to me! There's there's no doubt he was shot. That's definitely a gunshot wound. The bullet penetrated his head and flew off somewhere. Looks like it entered through the right temple and traveled straight through the left one.
Are you sure about that?
If you doubt me, why don't you dig through his head yourself?
No, I believe you.
That should be enough. I think I've checked everything I can for now.
Now time to close the case. Unfortunately, it looks like a suicide. After all, it was only around 10 seconds after the gunshot went off that you arrived on the roof. If someone was up here besides the dead fraudster, you would have definitely seen them.
You're right. I doubt anyone was here. And if they were, where could they have gone?
Unlike the clock tower case, it seems doubtful a rope ladder was used here. There's no place to hitch a rope and no time to descend. It'd be super boring if the criminal used the same old trick.
We can't say for certain this wasn't a repeat performance, but I think you might be right in this case. So, Shachi was cornered by the Peacekeepers and committed suicide.
Ah! They've broken through! This is what happens when you're so slow!
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hey, aren't you the wanted terrorist? No! It's a misunderstanding! I'm not a terrorist!
He's dead.
So you fought among yourselves, huh? Terrorists murdering each other. You're all trash, out to ruin order!
No, I didn't do this!
Save it for later. You have no right to remain silent. No right to an eternal...
Death and a terrorist together! Sounds like a dramatic match made